Hey guys, Sandy here, and I am back with my July Kill a Kit with Style kit, which is Christmas and July. Now I am going to be using a pocket page protector for this layout. It is the Becky Higgins Design A, so it is 4x6 photos and 3x4 photos, or decoration or whatever you want to do with that. So let's see what I can do. This turned out to be like super quick and easy, not a whole lot of embellishing, but I still think that having this pocket page in my album with what I've done to it will make a bold statement, which makes me happy. So I have this 3x4 wood veneer card, and it is a card with the star cut out of it. So I decided what I was going to do was emboss it. I'm taking some gold embossing powder, and I'm just making sure that I'm covering every little bit of the card. Then I'm going to pop it up, and seriously, the reason why I'm leaving every embossing step in here is because this video is really short, and you know, I run my mouth and I didn't want to look down and realize I had still been talking and the layout was completed already. Not that I would know from experience or anything that happened, but you know. So here I am using my heat tool, and just I love watching embossing happen. Like it even like shows on the camera, you can see it. Now it did curl a little bit, and that is okay because it and then see I touched it. So I had to kind of heat emboss my fingerprints out of there. Luckily it wasn't like molten hot or anything. I just kind of smudged it. So I'm letting it cool, and then there I am testing it out. And now I am going to do the same thing to the back, because this is going in one of those 3x4 pockets, and I want you to be able to see the gold star from the front and the back. Now the back is kind of more raw, like it doesn't have a good finish over the top of it. So I mean, this is soaking up my embossing pad, like soaking it up. So I do the same thing. I'm going to dump the gold embossing powder on top of it, and I'm just making sure that every little part is covered. And you'll be able to see the embossing powder get all smooth and melty, but it's not going to look as good as the front, and that's because of the texture of the veneer on the back of it. Now I could have added another layer. I could have put some more embossing ink on top of this and then put another layer of gold on it, but honestly I just couldn't be bothered with it, and it has a different texture and a different look to it, and I was fine with it. Like, it didn't bother me that it did not match the front exactly. But look at that, it's just so fun to watch it, and you can kind of see like the difference there. And now I'm just kind of touching up the front again, because you know, sometimes embossing powder kind of gets everywhere, which is why I always have a Swiffer handy, because the embossing powder gets everywhere. I'm a messy embosser, and there I am using it again just to get out anything that is sitting around. And that's me trying to flatten it. Don't know why I thought like 3 or 4 seconds of finger pressure was going to do it, but I did. So now I'm just going to add some of this washi tape, and this is something that I had pulled from my kit, and I have not used it. I don't think I've used it at all yet. I'm trying to think. No, because I've done some layouts that I haven't, you know, done for YouTube, but I'll show you guys those at the end once I hopefully kill this kit. And now I'm sitting across the table looking at this scrapbook layout, and one of my photos have fallen out of the pocket, so I'm gonna have to go find that. I don't know if it fell out or, oh goodness, I hope it didn't fall out and I ended up scrapbooking it on another layout. I might have to print another photo. Okay, so I added a heart and some holly down there, and on this one I just added a Chamel word phrase that says definitely on the nice list. And as you can see, that gold star just fits in that page perfectly, and I really like it. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, and I'll definitely say it right now. I love gold on Christmas pages. Just makes me happy. Now these are some freckled fawn letter stickers, and they are in a red and white, and they kind of remind me of candy canes. So I have TSO, and I'm kind of using a Q. So I chopped off the little humpy thing for the Q, and now it just kind of looks like a fancy O. So that's going to go right there. And then I'm trying to figure out what else I need to do. I'm like, oh shoot, my sticker back stuck to that. I don't need that there. But I do decide to do this little bow here that says over top of definitely on the nice list. And I just added some adhesive to that word phrase because, you know, it's an American Crafts product, so sometimes the adhesive doesn't hold. Now I've pulled out some sequins here. Now I have these Brutus Monroe bottle cap sequins, which have a really fun texture on them, hence the name bottle cap sequins. And then I have some of just some plain red sequins in my little red embellishment thing. So I have like brads and sequins and eyelets and just little metal bits and pieces, sort of in rainbow order, because when I think I need a little piece, I think of the color I need. So I just throw some red in there and mix that around. So now I've got like this holographic kind of green that kind of turns gold, and also this red. And then I'm going over and I'm finding my white sequins as well. So I go ahead and add some of those because I don't think you can really go wrong with white. Now I had thought about maybe black, but I felt like the white was more needed since this is a pretty dark layout because a lot of these photos are dark. So I've got that sequin mix there, and so 2 elements are already completed for the other side of this layout. I have that star, that's peekaboo star that you'll be able to see through, and then I'm also going to have this sequin pocket. So I'm just using my fuse tool, and I had let this heat up for a good 10-15 minutes, and when I'm doing a shaker pocket, I always double fuse it just in case for some reason one of them fails. I like having that extra fail safe. That's going to do it, guys. Thanks so much.